It wasn't until recently that I discovered what it's like to be truly depressed, to have that ever-sinking feeling just take over your body, your every thought, your every action. I didn't know what to do with it. So, for today's Angel Dodger, rather than me discussing what depression does to you, I figured it would be a good idea to get the opinions of other people, what they think about depression, and how they handle it. Angel Dodger is back, once again.
I've spent my life pushing myself to be the strongest, and now I learn there's a power level I'll never reach on my own. And I hate that.
Just, someone being self-centered. They're not looking at the big picture. Okay, the world is revolving around them, and they're not looking for any other type of escape except for their own escape.
It's not just a mental illness, it's kind of a part of me. It's kind of like this extra body that you have constantly following you around, and at any point of the day, this extra person can kind of just take over.
When I say self-centered, I'm meaning that, okay, it's all about me. Everything should be about me, and no one cares about me. Okay, you're not looking at everyone else. Okay, you're not looking at the bigger picture because everything is focused on you. So I'm not saying that's what they're thinking, is being self-centered, because depression is a form of being self-centered, in my opinion.
The thing that a lot of people that don't have depression are always telling me is, you can make yourself happy, or that there's other people in the world that have it worse than you. And like, we know, like, there are people that have it so worse off than we do. Mm-hmm. And if we could, we would totally make it where we didn't have to deal with this. Mm-hmm. I can't even count on two hands how many times I have talked to somebody about this, and they're like, well, in Africa, they don't have any water. I'm just like, I know this. If I could stop this, I would in a split second.
It seems your loved ones close to you, they kind of, some of them, not everybody, but it just so happens that people kind of distance themselves. When really, I think that's the long way to go about it. Someone in depression needs to know that you're still their friend and you're still an excellent human being, and life would be worse without you.
A lot of people, if I tell them that I have depression, they're like, no, you don't. I'm just like, really? I can have depression and be happy at the same time. It's just at those points where I can't control it, that depression will consume me.
People think depression have a class, and that's not the case. And when I say class, I mean like a level of depression. So for instance, if I'm high and mighty, I'm rich, I got all the money in the world, I'm probably more depressed than somebody who's working a 9-to-5 job trying to make ends meet. Because I'm thinking I had to hold up a certain type of persona in order to meet people's how you say the word?
Standards?
Yeah, meet people's standards.
For me, I think the best way to deal with depression is just to be around maybe your friends or family, and to really find the source of it, to really know what's causing your depression. Are you not happy with your current living situation? Are you not happy with the job? Is there something you regret, or maybe something you want to do but can't? I think the best way to get out of depression is just to have plans, to plan how you're going to achieve the things you want.
Oh yeah, I've been depressed. I've been depressed a couple of times, but it takes a toll on me, physically, mentally, emotionally. It affects people around me, because when I'm down, everyone can see it, because I'm usually a happy person. I'm always smiling, I'm always energetic, charismatic. But at the same time, if I get depressed, you'll notice me being depressed. And luckily I have people around me who, they'll say something about it and be like, hey, what's going on? And luckily I'm able to talk about it freely, because I'm pretty much open like that.
I don't do the antidepressants only because it doesn't make me feel like I'm in control. Like, I think I went through therapy like for a week, I was just like, I can't do this. This person doesn't care about me. All they care about is the big fat check they're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like to talk to somebody that I care about and that they care about me and they want me to be happy. Help them through it if they're having an episode at that time. Like, hug them, tell them it's going to be okay, and just kind of comfort them at that moment.
Medication, I think, would be the last straw. I think the best thing to fight depression is to actually do something productive with your life. You got to keep moving. If you stay still, you're going to be in that same spot thinking about why you're depressed. If you go out there, go out there and mingle, meet friends, possibly join some kind of club, a fitness gym, that things help you take your mind off of what's keeping you down and what's keeping you reverting back to the old you. You got to just change yourself and reevaluate your life and, move forward.
Made their day, like you can build people up, you can tear them down. Just being that, looking like you're happy, it spreads happiness to so many people because people are affected by how you are. And the best way to me to make my depression go away is to help others and make their lives more meaningful. Because you never realize what a good compliment can do for someone. They can be on the brink. Most people with depression are very silent. They're happy people. But when you just project your positivity and happiness on others a little bit with your simple action with your friends, like say, hey man, you're doing really good, or you're doing awesome. Just at anything. Just letting them know that they're a positive experience in your life, it'll greatly affect their depression.
You just got to give it time. You just can't say, "Oh, you're going to get over it," because that's not the case. That's not showing any type of empathy. And you're not being very, you're not attending to their needs. You're pretty much being selfish yourself because you're telling someone to get over it when they really can't because they're caught up in the moment. Depression has its stages and it takes time, and you have to take time with it.
Just don't let it consume you. I've had so many friends that had depression, and they ended up letting it consume them, and they killed themselves. And that's one of the heartbreaking things about it, is sometimes people let it consume them, and they don't have the chance to try to control it. People need to do their research on it and stop blaming us for these feelings that we're having.
I'd like to thank Jeanette, Nathen, and Tyler for giving their opinions on this particular issue, and their channel links are in the description below. Now, if you like this episode, check out this debate that I had on yellow fever.
Your viewpoint is, it is very objectifying, like very,
It's just not. It's not. Also, if you like this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Button's right there. Whenever you want to press it.